This is the Nanoleaf Light Therapy Mask. And other than that rather frustrating and uncomfortable strap, it's actually a really good mask, which is crazy because this is coming from an LED company, not really like a beauty or even a red light therapy company. But I tested it over 4 different categories and under $300. This is a really good mask and really good value. I'm affiliated with some of the companies mentioned in this video, and I will earn a commission if you buy through my links or discount codes. Products were provided to me free of charge and all opinions are my own. This is not medical advice. Nanoleaf creates some of the world's best LED lighting products. In fact, I've even used some in my old studio. So can they turn this expertise into a really good red light therapy mask like this? And is it going to give you the skin and beauty benefits that these masks are meant to do? I've been testing red light therapy products for many years now, so I'm excited to test the Nanoleaf mask. So be sure to hang around until the end of the video because I'll give you that score out of 100. And I'll also be comparing the Nanoleaf mask to more specialized red light therapy masks out there. Let's go. Okay, so first up, round 1, comfort and usability. Now, I used this for a few sessions, 10-15 minutes at a time, and I've recently been using a lot of masks. And I have to say that I was kind of let down. There's one issue that was a bit problematic for this mask, and it was the strap system. Now, usually I like masks that have dual point strap systems instead of just one single strap. But the problem with this mask is the big chunky Velcro at the back. It sits a little bit too low on the back of your head, and that meant the mask kept falling down a little bit. Plus, it's quite rigid here. It was kind of cutting into the back of my head. Now you may be thinking, really, Alex, like, let's talk about the LEDs and wavelengths and power and all that good stuff. But remember, if a mask is uncomfortable, you're not going to use it, even if the LEDs are perfect. So let me run through the score here. And by the way, if you really want to deep dive into my scoring system, I put all the metrics up over at Light Therapy Insiders. Link is down below. So I'll start with the positives. First up, there was no sweating or heat buildup or anything like that. There was also no restriction around the mouth or jaw or nose. I could also see clearly as well, so I could be on my phone or reading. It also had pretty good skin contact. These flexible silicone masks usually do. It was only around the jaw where it protruded a little bit. Now, what I didn't like was the comfort. It was okay, don't get me wrong. I've used worse, and I could easily wear this for 10-15 minutes at a time. It's just that I have used better. So I'm giving it a 10 out of 15 for fit and comfort. Now, when it comes to operation, you control the mask using this little battery-powered controller. It's pretty good, to be honest. There's only 3 buttons, a power button, a selector button, and a timer button. By default, you could simply turn it on and away you go. It'll run for 10 minutes in the red and near infrared mode. However, because there are 7 different modes, you need to select the button to alternate between them, and you can actually adjust the timer on here. By default, it's 10 minutes, but you can take it all the way up to 30. Everything does make sense, and there's a handy manual that covers both operation and some of the benefits of each different wavelength. It's got USB charging, and because of its flexible design, it's great for traveling, and having the ability to change between wavelength combinations is pretty cool as well. However, it doesn't have a cord-free design like, say, the TheraFace by Therabody. The screen on the controller is a little small, especially given there's a lot of information on there. And though you can run this without blue, you can't run this without near infrared, which some people won't like. So I'm giving the Nanoleaf 6.5 out of 10 for operation, meaning the first round score is 16.5 out of 25. Next up, we look at Therapeutic Power, and this is where the Nanoleaf really performs well. As you can see on screen, it's got 4 different wavelengths. You can run all 4 at the same time in white mode, which is kind of crazy, which is how our eye sees these 4 colors when they're all running at the same time. Otherwise, you can go through and select various modes, whether it's red and near infrared, a blue mode, green mode, purple mode. There's a lot of options out there. But the full wavelength is 639 nanometer red light, which is your key wavelength for surface level skin and beauty benefits. It has a 848 nanometer near infrared, which is deeper penetrating, helping with elasticity, collagen production, and circulation. Like the red wavelength, this is essential if you're trying to maximize skin health. It's then got a 460 nanometer blue wavelength, which is useful for acne and eczema. And then it's got 518 nanometer green light. Now, there isn't a lot of evidence around this being beneficial for skin and beauty health, but it is good to see it in there in low moderation. Now, one thing I'll just mention, even though the website and the manual says there's a purple mode, even an amber mode, remember these are just simply combinations of the lights I've just mentioned. There isn't actually a purple emitting LED. Even the amber/yellow, it's actually a combination of the green and the red. Therefore, I'm giving the Nanoleaf mask 7 out of 10 for its wavelengths. When we look at the fluence or the dose, it's near perfect for the Nanoleaf. When using this for the default 10-minute session, we get 6.5 joules over centimeter squared. Now, as you can see from the bar chart on screen, this puts it smack bang in the middle of the optimal therapeutic window for skin and beauty rejuvenation. So it gets full 15 out of 15 points here. Combine this with the great score from the wavelengths, and you have a round score of 22.5 out of 25, making this a really good mask for therapeutic benefits. Hey, if you found value in this video, hit the like button, and if you want some extra help when it comes to buying a red light therapy mask, click the link down below and I'll send you a cheat sheet and some resources I have on finding the best red light therapy mask. Round 3, we'll look at coverage quality. Pretty much here, I'm looking at how this light is delivered across the face. You want a nice blend of light hitting all the key problematic spots. So first I look at LED count. Now there's actually 108 LEDs in this mask, and each LED has 4 chips in it. Remember there were 4 wavelengths, so each chip is emitting a different wavelength. This means there's 432 chips in this mask. That's really, really good. Though remember, out of the 432, a quarter are red, a quarter are blue, for example. Still though, I'm giving it a 9 out of 10 for LED count. Okay, so what about coverage? Is this light hitting the right spots? Well, it performs really well across the cheeks, the forehead, the temples, the crow's feet, and the nose bridge. There's LEDs directly in all of those places. If anything, it could maybe go a little bit higher around the forehead, but you're getting good coverage around the edges to the temples, for instance. Under the eyes, it's good, but I did have to lift it up a little bit to get really good coverage. And the nose is okay. There's 2 LEDs in the center, but nothing on the side. Coverage is a little bit weaker in the chin and jawline area. There's nothing around the lips either. Still, it does pretty good. I'm giving it 10.5 out of 15. Meaning this round score is 19.5 out of 25. Hey, if you want to compare this score to other masks, I do have a really good resource. Links are all down below. By the way, this year I'm reviewing about 30 red light therapy masks, so be sure to hit the subscribe button and check out some of my other videos. So with the price, the Nanoleaf retails for about $250 shipped to your door. However, I do have a discount link and a discount code. They're all down below. It's going to save you 15%, and that does give me a small commission as well. So the net price you'll pay will be just over $200, giving it 16 out of 20 points for the price round. In terms of peace of mind and bioprotection, the Nanoleaf mask has a 2-year warranty and it has a 30-day trial period. There's a small $5 restocking fee, meaning I give it a 3 out of 5 for peace of mind and a total round score of 19 out of 25, which is a really good score. So after 4 rounds of testing, the Nanoleaf light therapy mask scores 77.5 out of 100, which is the highest score I've tested in any red light therapy mask so far. Remember, there's more to come. So is the Nanoleaf light therapy mask worth it? Well, to be honest, given the low price point, especially after using my discount code, I think it is. Coverage quality was also good. However, it was the fit and ease of use round that let it down. I mean, I really like that this mask has all the essential wavelengths in there. It's got the perfect dosage amount for a 10-minute session, and it does pack in a lot of LEDs and give you pretty good coverage. But I think the key standout is the price point. It's amazing what Nanoleaf has been able to package into a sub $300 mask, but it does fall short in a few areas. Coverage is missing around the lips, the nose, the chin, and the jaw, and there's no option to disable near infrared for those of you worried about that. But the key downside is that strap system. It's a shame because a minor tweak with the design and it would be a lot better, a lot more comfortable, easier to get on and off, and it would have scored a lot higher. But for those of you wondering, hey, despite all this, is it going to work? Am I going to see skin and beauty benefits? Well, yes, it should absolutely help to reduce wrinkles, firm, sagging skin, improve skin tone and texture. The dose, the wavelengths, the LED count and coverage zones for both surface skin rejuvenation and deeper collagen support are all solid. So is it worth it? Well, at $270 odd, yeah, I think it is. It delivers excellent therapeutic performance, respectable coverage at this price point, even though you may sacrifice a little bit of comfort and bioprotection. However, so far, I think it's one of the best balanced masks I've tested at this price point. Okay, but what are some other options out there? Well, a big one is the Therabody TheraFace. The TheraFace offers a more advanced design, better comfort, though it is kind of heavy, full wavelength control, and even facial vibration features. But it is nearly double the price. So you do have to question, are those other features really worth it? And I recommend checking out my review for more on that. Because remember, the Nanoleaf covers the wavelength and the power really, really well. And if you're someone who's worried about near infrared in a mask, you may want to check out the Mito Red Light Mito Clear Mask. It's a little bit more expensive, and I have to say the fit isn't great if you've got a larger face or larger facial features, but it uses red, blue, and amber light without the near infrared. Anyway, it's something else you can consider. Remember though, I have reviewed and am reviewing a lot more masks, so be sure to subscribe and maybe check out some of my content in the meantime.